Story begins with Paco, a high school with 700 Kelvin NewTube followers, live streams with beauty YouTuber Rumi. During the stream, Haben reluctantly turned clown for a fake giveaway, faces humiliation. Paco hides his bullying nature, coercing Haben into a forced smile. Struggling to remove makeup, Haben reflects on feeling inadequate compared to Paco and Rumi. Haben grapples with his perceived stupidity and poverty, questioning his purpose. In class, Haben tries to push the incident aside but is kicked by Jixi, Paco's cameraman and a frequent bully. Despite Jixi's arrogance, he's a coward, leveraging his Paco connection for influence. Post-stream, Rumi thanks Paco for boosting earnings, offering something in return. Haben, surprised at Rumi's 300 Kelvin 1 earnings, contemplates becoming a YouTuber, aligning with Jixi's plans. Seeking advice, Jixi asks Paco about YouTube requirements. Paco mentions age limits, suggests using an adult's ID, jokingly asking Haben, hitting a nerve. Haben silently enduring refrains from confronting Jixi. Hurtful remarks about his sick mother battling cancer weigh on him. Visiting her, he downplays her health, assures he can manage finances, and pays the 300 Kelvin 1 hospital bill. Haben lies about not getting into fights, reflecting on the hard work and perseverance needed to earn money. Settling hospital matters, Haben took a part-time job at a fast food joint, earning 50,000 won per shift, totaling 1,180,000 won monthly. Frustrated by the meager earnings compared to others, life felt like hell. He found solace in co-worker Bomi Choi, blushing as he helped her. Despite limited interaction, seeing Bomi brought happiness. During Haben's shift, Paco live streamed with Jixi, recording, challenging Bomi to make a super brown whopper in 30 seconds for his number. Haben, hiding from Paco, tried explaining it was a viewer's request. Paco insisted, and Haben surprised everyone by making the whopper, adding a flag and extra bread. After urging Paco and others to leave, Haben faced consequences at school. After work, he accidentally ruined Jixi's game challenge, tripping over a cord during a live stream. Enraged by Jixi's demand for compensation, Haben fought back for the first time, exchanging punches until the house turned chaotic. Despite an odd lack of pain during the fight, Haben felt unwell afterward. Reflecting on his day, Haben wondered why he always thought about money and wished for a wealthy family. Annoyed, he chose not to tidy up and slept, turning off the power outlet to save on electricity. The next morning, incessant calls revealed a live-streamed fight with Jixi, garnering 10 million views worldwide. Jixi, frantic, demanded deletion. Haben, unaware of the live stream, realized the potential financial gain, as views could translate into 10 million won. In school, children laughed at the ridiculous fight between Haben and Jixi. Despite embarrassment, Jixi returned to school, aware of classmates' stares. Struggling for influence, he targeted a gamer, but the geeky person fought back, shattering Jixi's reputation. Haben's mother faced a hefty hospital bill, but his viral video earnings covered it. Jixi, now a bully victim, sought money from Haben, leading to a street fight. Later, Jixi proposed a YouTube collaboration, manipulating Haben into a partnership. The next day, Paco deceived viewers, claiming friendship with Haben and Jixi. During a live stream, Haben exposed Paco's deception, revealing bullying and gaining subscribers. Jixi secretly live-streamed Haben enduring punches for profit. Haben, needing money, played along until he stood up to fight back, infuriating Paco. At the hospital, Haben's mother faced a shocking 1.2 million won bill. The concerned administrator anticipated Haben skipping school due to family worries. Aware of Haben's financial struggles, she contemplated covering the expenses, but was surprised when Haben paid in cash. His viral fighting video earned him 10 million won, reducing the hospital bill. Leaving with joy, Haben encountered Jixi, bitter about his losses, asking for a share. Haben, anticipating this, rejected and engaged in a street fight with Jixi, unafraid and determined. In the city park at night, Jixi, in distress over his losses, sought Haben's cooperation. Threatening to share a recorded fight video, he proposed a new video for profit. Jixi suggested a 9-to-1 profit split, emphasizing the potential for public interest. Realizing Jixi's shift from conflict to cooperation, Haben was hesitant. Jixi then proposed playing a maid in a new video to boost earnings. Mentioning Paco's interference, he assured Haben that NewTube matters would be handled. Haben, enticed by the idea of being the main character, felt manipulated. Jixi presented a profit split of 9-to-1, prompting Haben's reluctant agreement. With a triumphant expression, Haben asked for the next steps. Jixi suggested a live stream targeting school thugs. The next day, capitalizing on Haben and Jixi's viral video, Paco falsely claimed them as friends to his viewers. With a menacing tone, he commanded Jixi and Haben to greet his audience. Jixi hesitated, indicating when Haben would comply. When Paco announced a computer giveaway and urged likes and subscriptions, Haben exposed the deception, declaring it a scam. Unafraid now, Haben aimed to bring Paco down, recounting Paco's fake persona and bullying, revealing bruises inflicted by Paco. He urged viewers to unsubscribe for proof. On Paco's end, annoyed and unaware of Jixie's plan, he anticipated losing subscribers to Haben. However, Paco's laughter revealed his phone was off. He retaliated by physically assaulting Haben, who looked to Jixie for support. Jixie signaled not to intervene, secretly live streaming the scene for increased viewership. Haben, driven by financial need and hospital fees, complied with the staged confrontation, unaware of Jixie's recording. As Haben seemingly prepared to fight back, Paco grew more agitated. Despite Paco's intimidating face, Haben remembered Paco insulting his mother. The situation unfolded exactly as Jixie planned, with Haben acting and enduring punches while Jixie recorded, aiming to profit from the spectacle. Haben dispelled fear not just among classmates but also caught the attention of others witnessing the duel. Many doubted and thought Haben was acting recklessly. Jixie considered Haben foolish, but nearing the end challenged Paco himself. Despite Haben's apparent fearlessness, he secretly wondered why no one intervened. The size difference between his emaciated self and the muscular Paco irked him. Paco in response insulted Haben's mother, claiming he was an unlucky child with cancer. Enraged, Haben touched Paco's thigh, eliciting shock from onlookers and laughter from viewers. Jixie thought Haben was acting foolishly again. Attempting to slam a much larger opponent, Haben realized the importance of weight and the seriousness of the fight. Paco, not satisfied, lifted and threatened to send Haben to the hospital bed beside his mother, slamming him to the floor. Haben screamed in pain, thinking it was over, but Paco persisted, sitting on Haben and preparing to strike. Suddenly, a voice interrupted, telling Paco to quiet down as they were trying to sleep. Annoyed, Paco confronted the person. Kim Moon-sung, a rising MMA star in South Korea. Despite Paco's bravado, Moon-sung, a formidable figure, silenced him and returned to sleep. Pogo, recognizing the difference in levels, reluctantly accepted and retreated to the cafeteria. Despite Haben's loss, he gained respect from viewers, leading to a surge in subscribers. At Paco's home, after charging his dead phone, he discovered numerous notifications, learning that he was trending due to the video shared in various community groups. Haben's subscribers continued to rise, marking the beginning of Paco's downfall. Enraged, Paco shouted Haben's name in frustration. Haben recalled Jixie's advice about video duration, realizing he needed longer content for more ad revenue. Initially considering starting a gym, Haben found it impractical for quick results. Searching for martial arts tutorials, he struggled to find practical applications. While attempting to type "learn to fight" alone, he made a typo but stumbled upon a channel with 58 videos and no subscribers. Despite the lack of audience, the channel consistently uploaded videos. Intrigued, Haben watched an old video featuring a person with a chicken head introducing themselves as a chicken and teaching how to endure pain. Haben initially tried to follow the peculiar teachings of the chicken-headed instructor, but he quickly realized it was impractical. Feeling it was better to focus on his part-time job, he left the tutorial. Paco's reputation plummeted on the streets, labeled a failure after his fame waned due to being a trending topic. Attempting to regain sympathy, he clarified on his channel, leading to some forgiveness. However, a live announcement caught him swearing at the audience, further damaging his image. Netizens exposed more lies spread by Paco, creating a page to track the real-time decrease in his subscribers. Despite seeking public sympathy, Paco faced insults from viewers, transforming from a praised figure to a reviled one. In contrast, Haben, now operating under the new channel name How to Fight, garnered anticipation from eager viewers. Despite working, Haben decided to focus on his channel, realizing his current job wouldn't generate enough funds for his mother's hospital treatment. At the changing location, the female employee overheard Haben's plan to quit his part-time job, and Bomi heard that the employees there were clearly heard by Haben, who mocked him. His manager also belittled him, who wanted to become a NewTuber by challenging different people. With everyone hating it, Bomi approached Haben and said that he thought it was cool. Bomi is grateful because she now knows who Paco really is. Because he wanted to stop, Bomi asked for Haben's cell phone number and he would contact her later. Instantly, the manager and the male employees were envious, while at Haben's side he was dumbfounded in disbelief. At school the next day, Haben took out his perverted look because at this time he was chatting with Bomi. Thinking about people's surprised expressions when Bomi asked for his number made Haben even happier. Suddenly lay down and asked why Haben looked like a madman, smiling to himself. Haben said that he was researching content, but Jixie knew it was a lie, then asked, "How do you feel, Haben, being a person with 100,000 subscribers? If you say that Haben was the first ordinary person to get 100,000 subscribers with just 2 videos, it's not certain that artists can't." Then he asked if Haben had found a way to last 3 minutes in a fight. Haben couldn't say that he learned from strange people, so he said he would think about it first. Shin-Ae immediately got angry and asked Haben to do it seriously if he wanted to get money. Then Rumi, who now has 15,000 subscribers, approached them with a seductive face. He asked Haben to collab. Their male souls immediately thrashed. Even Rumi easily made Haben give out a lewd expression. Haben seeks approval from Shin-Ae, who takes the opportunity to ask if Rumi has a female cameraman so they can double date. After that, there was the sound of a door opening with a bang, and it turned out that it was Paco, who was annoyed. He thought they were conspiring to bring him down. They were scared because Paco, who was on a rampage, walked towards Haben while taking off his clothes. Paco, who was feeling emotional, made Haben remember the first part of the How to Fight video from the Unknown Chicken channel that he met last night. Paco, who was already in front of Haben, punched Haben, but his fist was somewhere else and Haben just stood up. Paco's current situation is similar to what the chicken said. The more emotional the person is, the more difficult it is to control himself. Haben felt that what the chicken said was true. Then Paco threw a punch. Haben, who already felt that he would be hit, chose to use the chicken's method to avoid pain when he was hit. Haben immediately received his punch, but Paco's punch stopped before Haben's eyes. It turned out that Shin-Ae, who threatened Paco with his camera, looked even more annoyed, but he didn't want to sink anymore in front of the camera, so he stopped and said he would take revenge with a scary face, and after that left the class. Haben, surprised that the chicken-headed instructor spoke the truth, wondered about the mysterious identity of this character. Meeting Shin-Ae in a park to discuss their NewTuber content, Haben expressed his reluctance to create staged fighting content and swindle money. Despite initially reaching out to Bomi, he found joy in their simple chat. Bomi, tired of text conversations, revealed she preferred hearing Haben's voice directly. Intent on calling Bomi, Haben's excitement was interrupted by fans recognizing him. They claimed to be Haben fans and lured him into an alley where they falsely accused him of having a lot of money. Shin-Ae intervened, attempting to protect Haben, but ended up overpowered. The couple confiscated Haben's phone, demanding money. Shin-Ae with his clothes taken, and Haben felt helpless. As the couple left, Haben, desperate to retrieve his phone containing Bomi's number, became hysterical. Ignored, he suggested reporting to the police, but Shin-Ae revealed they were live and viewers found the situation amusing. Shin-Ae suggested using the bullies to increase viewership, claiming they were famous in the area. The whispers were unintentionally heard by viewers, who added laughter to the situation. Shin-Ae, continuing to flirt, proposed that if Haben confronted the bullies, the viewership would increase. Despite initial resistance, Haben reluctantly agreed, and the excited viewers eagerly anticipated the unfolding events. Haben confronted the lazy thief at a karaoke, demanding his phone back despite being aware that the encounter was being recorded. Observing the lazy thief holding the microphone with his right hand, Haben remembered the tutorial chicken's advice about people generally punching with their dominant hand. Deciding to position himself on the left side of the lazy thief, Haben prepared for a punch. The lazy thief swung his fist, and Haben, following the advice, brought his forehead to meet the punch. Surprisingly, it didn't hurt because the impact generated a large dimension as the fist left the lazy thief's body. The viewers and Shin-Ae were shocked by Haben's unconventional approach, while the lazy thief believed Haben enjoyed being hit. Undeterred, the lazy thief swung another punch, targeting Haben's constantly moving head. Haben skillfully avoided the punches, showcasing an ability to maneuver his head, making it difficult for an ordinary person to land a punch. The audience, along with Shin-Ae, was astounded by Haben's unexpected skills. The lazy thief, now looking tired, faced Haben's demand for his phone, exclaiming, "Give me back my cell phone, I have to chat with Bomi."